Here we have our colored suture organizers. We can select a color. We'll choose red, and this will be used to secure these to the drapes in a non-sliding mode. And then in surgery, we would have these in sliding mode attached to the drapes and managed topographically like that. So we're going to use our yellow clip for this, and yellow clip in sliding mode to the drape there. So this will be a hybrid technique, so we're going to keep the tails long. And again, we're going to select our suture color that's going to be the mattress suture first. So we would take the blue out of the cannula here. These sutures are on the outside of a cannula so that it's really just like an anchor technique. And here we would just tie these outside of the body like this. Okay, and then we find the blues and pull that in. Now you can put the knot in the desired place, which is an interesting component of this. And then we would manage these back out of the medial portal here. Okay, now similar to the last technique, it's beneficial, I've found, to go ahead and tie the simples at this phase. So we'd retrieve these and get those out of the way. And the yellow. Now for the X portion. Here we're going to take the top posterior to the bottom anterior. We bring those out of a cannula together. We affix them by means of a surgeon's knot here involving both limbs, and then a couple of backup half hitches on top of that. So by pulling this back limb, we'll bring the knot down here, and then we take the slack out with this limb. And then we would manage these lines out of the medial cannula here. So now we're left with this configuration. So now we simply tie the remaining lines. You know that blue has to go to blue. And this is where I like to pay attention to which post we're pulling on. So I'm going to pull that in there. And then we would retrieve these limbs. The post is low because I want my knot to stay there. More pleasing to the eye. It's not critical. So we now have an X box with the medial tails left long, and then these are going to be brought down with an anchor below the horizontal limb for a triple row construct. Here we've completed the repair with a commercially available lateral row anchor. Here we've got 4 fixation points that are not having any inert material in the healing zone. We have 1 anchor for cortical fixation and to retension the construct if that's desired. And it's triple row. And this can be done with another box limb for a triple, a double box, 3 tunnels and 1 anchor, 7 fixation points. This is 5 fixation points with 1 anchor and 2 tunnels.